Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Kari and today I'm doing the big books tag. I just really like this tag. I think it's fun to look at the biggest books you have and then find two more long books that you want to read. But I wasn't actually tagged. Doesn't matter. Moving on. So the first one is the complete works of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, which rings in at a whopping 1,796 pages. If you don't know Sherlock Holmes, he's a detective, sort of the greatest detective ever, and he solves all these cases, and there's a whole bunch of short stories, and that's what I read. The next one is Limas by Victor Hugo, which is 1,463 pages. This is in one of the minor French revolutions. You follow a convict who was thrown in jail for stealing bread, and then he kept trying to escape and it's a whole mess. Eventually he does, and you sort of follow it through all of that. The next one is War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy, which is about 1,392 pages. That one follows a series of people, specifically Russian nobility, throughout, I think War and Peace was during the Napoleonic invasion of Russia. I remember a lot of battles, but that's all I got. The next one is Noble House by James Clavell. It's the fifth in the Asian saga by James Clavell, the first one being Shogun. I didn't like the fourth, fifth, and sixth so much as I liked the first three, but that said, James Clavell is still an amazing writer, and I did enjoy this book. It follows one or two families, if I remember correctly. Again, it's been a long time since I read these books, but it follows one or two families through Japan and China, Hong Kong, from about 1603 until present day, when Whirlwind, the last book, is set. Noble House is 1,376 pages. And the fifth longest book that I've read is The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas at 1,276 pages. I read this one a while ago as well, but this is a fairly classic story. This guy gets put in jail, he escapes, and wreaks revenge on everybody who put him there. Pretty simple, good book though. So as far as the two longer books that I still want to read, there are quite a few books that I want to read that are over 800 pages, but because we don't have time and I don't want to bore you with a multitude of books that I want to read that are that length, we will stick with the two, which I kind of just randomly grabbed off my shelf because they're both long and I do want to read them. The first one is George R.R. Martin's A Clash of Kings. This version is 1,009 pages. At least I think it is. There are extra pages that are apparently from the next one, which I also have and will read at some point. I didn't really enjoy the first one of this series, so I'm not holding out any high hopes for this book, but I do want to read it because people rave about it for some strange reason. And the other long book that I want to read is a nonfiction, which is Team of Rivals by Doris Kearns Goodwin. This was recommended to me by one of my uncles who reads a lot of sort of nonfiction and more political books. I only know that this is about Abraham Lincoln. Beyond that, I don't really know anything, but I am excited to read it simply because I don't know much about Lincoln at all. So that's that one. That is all the books for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up down below, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button down below. My Goodreads, as always, is also linked down below in the down bar, and I will see you again with another video. Bye!